God first. Put God first in everything you do. Everything that I have is by the grace of God. Understand that. It's a gift. I've been protected. I've been directed. I've been corrected. I've kept God in my life and it's kept me humble. I didn't always stick with him, but he always stuck with me. So stick with him in everything you do. If you think you want to do what you think I've done, then do what I've done and stick with God.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Wayne Campbell.
And I'm Sheila Campbell.
And this is your
Evening Downshift.
with the driver's side. I can't remember. Come on. I just did a 14-hour day, bro. Good evening, baby. I'm happy to see you.
Hi.
And of course, I'm happy to see everybody. But real quick, everybody, we've been having trouble with the stream this evening.
Yeah.
So please, guys, in the comments, tell us if we're coming in clear, loud and clear. All right. I need a little breaker 19. I need to check on this line. All right, guys. I hope you're having a good evening, everybody. We got a fun show tonight. It is Throwback Thursday, baby. I got a little sun.
Yeah.
You know, I was up at the beach today.
Whatever.
Yeah, get it. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
be mad. Don't be mad out there in Delaware. Out there in Delaware.
Yeah, so he likes to call me and tell me, guess where I'm at?
Get it.
And I'm like, I don't know. Where are you at? What part? He's like, oh, I'm right here on the beach. I'm like right next to it. I see the ocean. Really?
Yeah, really.
Mm.
What? You hating?
Yeah, kind of a
You
little
should be
bit.
congratulating instead of hating.
No, well, congratulations to you with the driving because
Oh,
you got
yeah.
to drive.
Ooh.
Yesterday, you got to drive what? Oversized yesterday.
Yeah, I pulled my first oversized, man. That was pretty gnarly. No escort, but you did have to have a permit. The craziest thing about it, though, is that overhang, yes, and all that is, I got to realize, because you get comfortable in that seat.
Yeah.
And you just start driving, you check your mirror. It's like, oh, shit, what is that? And then you can't follow too closely. You really can't. You really got to keep your distance, keep your surroundings clear and stuff like that. Because if you're too close and there's somebody on that side and my overhang's over and I know I'll take something out.
Right.
I will take something out. But
that's what you were saying yesterday. You were saying that like if it was hanging over so much, like if you weren't paying attention and that someone was over in the emergency
oh
lane,
yeah, you're hitting.
and you were seeing it, you were gonna hit
you're
it.
hitting. You're
That's
hitting.
crazy.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun. It's challenging.
So you
it's
know what
fun.
that means? It means you got to back off some, and you can't follow.
Yeah,
too
you got to
closely
pay
so that
attention.
you can see around.
Unlike
things.
my boss, he's hammer lane all day long. That guy,
he's getting it.
Yeah, by the time today, by the time I did mine, got down to where I was going, he was already on his way back from where I was going. And we damn near left at the same time. He's crazy. He's nuts. But it is Throwback Thursday.
It is Throwback Thursday, guys. My favorite day of the week. And we have
Drivers of the week.
Yes,
right.
yes.
Right. So it's going to be fun. How's it been staying home by yourself?
How's
it being a housewife?
Yeah, whatever.
RV wife.
But I miss you. It's weird you not being here. And you're working really long hours. I mean, you're no less than 13, 14 hours.
I'll shave it down to about I'll shave about a quarter of my time off once I get the hang of this.
Right, and we're trying to get our sleep schedule down. Right now he's only getting a couple hours of sleep.
Yeah, I'm getting up at 1:30 in the morning.
Because you have to get up at 1:30 in the morning to leave by 2:30. And so going to bed at like 9, 10, 11 o'clock is not working.
And the most important thing, Sheila, is rest. I'm sorry. I didn't cut you off there, but rest is the most important thing. I could tell that I'm getting tired. Right, and safety, because I'm getting tired when I start shifting. Just goes. By the end of the day, I'm scratching gears left and right. It's like, Jesus.
Right.
What are you doing, rookie?
Right. 6 hours of sleep in 3 days is not enough.
It's not. But we got to get rolling over into the show. We got we got drivers of the week. We got a new show schedule.
Yes.
Which is Tuesdays. Still Tuesday. Did you change it? I don't want to change days. You do?
I think we should.
How about we ask them?
Okay, guys. So
because we can't keep doing this.
I know.
Because we have to. We're losing our audience.
Well, we have to adjust a little bit, guys. And so we need to know, we're trying to stay either on the Tuesdays and Thursdays, and of course in the evenings, or the beginning of the week of Monday and the last day of Friday at 6 o'clock. And the reason is that because it gives him
until I get into the swing of things and can do lives and stuff like that, I have to have my rest.
Right.
So it's for safety reasons. So
Exactly.
it's important.
And that's
so,
why I was saying we do the beginning.
So beginning and end, or
end.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we stay right where we're at, just push it an hour earlier.
Right.
Man, my eyes, I mean, I'm tired.
Right. Okay, so let us
Please
know,
let us know in the
guys,
comments
okay?
if it even affects you at all, or you like
Right.
whatever we do and you'll just be here.
And because of that too, in the situations of working long hours, we apologize, John and Kim. We are so sorry that we missed you yesterday. We hope that we get to see you before the wedding. It just did not work out with his time schedule and the transportation situation that went on. So we do apologize, because we want to see you before the wedding.
I do definitely apologize for not being able to hook up, but my boss, man,
Right.
how cool is this guy?
Right.
He's got just a few trucks. We're a small company.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be hanging out in the yard on Saturdays. You know, you're coming this weekend. But my boss
To clean the truck.
hey, I gotta be clean. I ain't no Mike Gaffin. I ain't no Boston trucker, but I'll get you there. Shout out to Gavin. But what I'm trying to say is, my boss, totally cool dude. You know, from the moment I've been there, he's seen that I showed up and that I'm showing up every day and stuff like that. He's like, dude, I got an extra car in the yard. Use it. You know, he's even tossed me a car to use and stuff like that. So I cannot speak enough about some of the people that I'm meeting in the trucking industry. Yeah. Because it's been great between Rooster and Donna. You know, great place we have. But that's my boss, the way he's handling me, I'm glad I made this choice, not just because of the money. Right. Because the way I'm being treated. You know, it's not an hourly gig. It's by the load. Right. You know, next week I start on oversized completely. I won't be hauling no more flatbed. I'll be on a roll off. You know, every once in a while I'll pull a flatbed, go grab some manure, because I'm not going to leave money on the table. Right. We have opportunity. You know, Fridays are supposed to be easy days, but hey, boss, I might grab a load and drop it off at Home Depot. We have a Home Depot account too. So we have a builder's account at Home Depot. But in the end, great guy. I'm happy. Money's good. I'm back in the seat. I'm grabbing gears, and I'm pulling oversized and dropping on a roll off already today. Oh, yesterday and today, didn't nobody. All right, this is how it works, Wayne. And I have to say, I'm pretty happy about it, and I'm doing all right.
I just love when you have the videos and I get to actually see you shift the gears.
Oh, you got some coming. It's only a 10 speed, babe. I know there's 13 speed in the fleet. He's got a cab over. Yeah. Cab over.
And actually getting a new truck soon too.
I'm not getting a new truck, but I'm getting the Mac, the one that he's driving now, while he's waiting for his rears for his cab over. So,
all right. A Mac. All right, shout out to Keith Becker.
Shout out to Keith Becker. Yeah. All right, so let's take a quick break, get over to their comments. But before we take our break, let's drop a driver of the week. All right, who is it, Sheila? Who do you want to do first?
We're gonna do Richard.
Richard
Arbiso. He is driver of the week.
Wow, guys, you went with Richard Arbiso. Great choice, Sheila. Great choice.
And guys, if you remember anything about this, we just did an interview with him on Tuesday.
Right. So go back and check out Tuesday's show.
Correct. Go back and check out Tuesday's show. He is a phenomenal guy, phenomenal family guy. His wife is awesome. He is 4th generation driver, been driving for over 40 plus years. He's done shows. He's heavily involved in the industry, safe driver, and just a really fantastic guy. He and his wife is passing it down as far to his grandson.
Yeah, what a great show! What a great man. Yeah, what a great guy.
And all of the toys, his toy collections. I mean, he's been involved for years and years. He started with the passion as a kid, you know, from his family. So congratulations, Richard. I couldn't think
of his wife, his supportive wife that has been with him through all of his trucking career. But most of all, to Richard, thank you, sir. Thank you for being a knight of the highway and letting us honor you over here at the driver's side. But thank you to Kim Grimm for discovering him. 10-4 Magazine, get it? Just interviewed by 10-4 too. I mean, and then we had an interview with him too. Ha 10-4, we got him online. I'm just saying, I'm just kidding, but shout out to Kim Grimm and 10-4 Magazine. What a great article that is. Make sure you grab your 10-4 Magazine while you're at the truck stop and check out that article. But shout out to you, Richard, and congratulations to being a driver of the week over here on the driver's side and a knight of the highway. All right, time for us to take a quick break and then head over to your comments. And guys, I do apologize. You're going to get the same videos for a little while, okay?
Right.
The studio wouldn't let me load up pictures or videos tonight.
Yeah, we had internet problems tonight.
Yeah, we did.
Our service was a little iffy, so that's why we were asking. So if you're having problems, and let us know if we're coming in and out or you can't get in for any reason. And you finally get in, let us know, okay?
All right. We're going to take a break and be right back with your comments. Get it, driver. And also to you, Richard, for being a driver of the week over here on the driver's side.
Yes.
All right, let's head over to the comments. I still haven't done something for that
say
yet.
Good evening, everyone.
Maybe I'll do something in front of a truck. You know, maybe I'll fake like I'm driving my boss's cab over because, you know, I don't know how to drive anyway. You know what? I will say this. I know a lot of people are going, son of a bitch is back in the seat. You know, he can drive a truck. Oh, but it's only a day cab.
Oh, well.
Let's go to your comments. All right. Let's head over to comment. Wally Lockwood, good evening, sir. A friend of mine over on TikTok. Good to see you, sir.
I said morning. Good evening, Wally.
Right. Look at
I did.
You.
Boy, that's that habit. We've been doing that. I know.
Trucker Beetle Bailey, what's up, brother? How are you tonight?
Good evening.
Good John Hall, how are you? I'm actually giving
John.
you
the evening.
No,
Oh,
I'm giving
right
you
now?
talk time. Yeah.
You
Have
are?
you noticed I've slowed down a little bit? No? Figures.
No.
All right, good evening to John Hall out there in Georgia.
Hi, John.
Jacob, good evening, sir. How are you?
Hi, Jacob.
Good evening from Wayne Campbell.
Oh,
Good evening,
good
everyone.
evening,
I
Wayne.
snuck that in during our opener. Johnny Custer.
Oh,
Look at Johnny Custer. That's one of our.
John.
If it wasn't for Johnny Custer, I would not be married to the wife I married to the woman I'm married
Okay,
to today.
well,
It's true.
that's true, but
It's true. God had a plan,
yeah.
and he worked it through Johnny Custer. Love
Yeah.
you, brother. Good
Hi,
to see you.
Don.
I cannot even say your name, sir. I'm not even going to try, but we're going to show it up on the screen. It's right here. Can you see it? See it? Go ahead, Sheila. Give it a shot. I don't know, but he's from where's that?
I don't know.
Macedonja? Macedonija?
Yes,
I
Indonesia.
don't know. But Wally Lockhart says, hi, how's
Well,
everything going?
Yeah.
Everything's going good. Everything's
It's
going good.
good.
Back in the seat. I'm grabbing gifts. And
Yeah.
look, them chicken trucks, boy, they everywhere out here. I'll tell you that over there on the 95,
Right.
going into, it's by Dover. Out that way. I don't know. I'm getting to know the area, but there's a big farm out there. I passed it yesterday. Big chicken farm. All
We're on
right,
a big
Jacob,
farm.
good evening to you. Cheryl Pollard. I think
Hi,
you were
Cheryl.
supposed to call
Yes.
her.
And okay, I got to literally say hi to you, and then I had to go, and I just never even got the opportunity to call you back. Cheryl, I sincerely apologize. I am not trying to not call you back. Okay, weirdo. And then I will call you. Okay, probably not tonight. I will try to get a hold of you
All
tomorrow.
right.
I
Can you just say,
apologize.
can you leave it at that, bro? I mean, it's like, do you want to talk to her now about it?
Maybe.
Yeah, sorry, but we love you over here, Cheryl. Shout out to Rooster gave you that. Rooster
Yes.
did that for the set of the driver's side. It's the BJ in the band. Get
Yeah.
it. All right, let's see. Wally Lockwood, you're hogging the comments over there, bro. Slow down. Slow down there, flicky fingers. Chris Constantine, good evening, sir. How are you? Yes,
Chris.
I was back OTR. I am not back OTR. I'm local, considered local. I mean, I'm home every night. You know, it's about 450 miles a day. I'm averaging.
Yeah.
About 400. Depends on where I'm going. The crazy thing is, though, here's the one thing that I thought the oil field was bad with leased roads and wells.
Right.
You know, no location. Here you go. This is worse. This stuff's not even developed yet. Okay, there's no Google, there's no nothing assisting you.
Right.
It's like you want to Google something within that zip code and then kind of hope you get there. No, it's serious. Luckily, my boss takes my. I was like, dude. He's like, yeah, go down to the stoplight, make a right on 322, catch the 322 to the 95 south to the 42 to the 76, bro. But no, it's
And then
crazy.
When you get down there
It's
and
crazy.
see the hole in the maple tree down there, make a left.
Right. But like today, dude, again today, he's got me going down and I'm going into this neighborhood. The neighborhood's getting narrower. Luckily, I wasn't oversized today, just had some walls. But I'm going down, and then all of a sudden it's just trees. One lane road, trees. And I'm like, oh, come on. No. I had to have gone the right way. Because there's nowhere to turn around. I'm backing out 2 miles. Now I'm going 3 miles. And then all of a sudden, boom, a development. Holy cow. Right. But that's what it's
crazy.
Like. It is kind of crazy. But you know what? I have to sharpen my skills with the map. I really do. The atlas is going to become a Bible to me because you really don't know where these places are. You go by a trailer, a builder, so you know a developer's trailer,
Right.
and our developers, you know, they got like an address there,
Right.
and you got to go by that. But then you got to find the lot.
Right.
But
Yeah.
the boss is he's really cool and he's really helping out. So
And I have no
for a
sense
guy
of
that don't know
direction,
nothing.
so I would just be lost.
All right, back over to the comments.
Yes.
So over to Kevin Cummings, who's not happy that we're not
Hi,
on every
Kevin.
day.
Yeah, I know. Right
It's
now.
hard, brother. It's hard, but I'm in Jersey, Kev. I know you're in PA,
Yeah.
dude. So we're pretty close. I'm in PA every day. I'm in Oxford. So this week, I'm done with it this week. I won't be going to Scott's anymore.
Okay.
After this, with Scott's potting, so, you know, the potting soil, you plant stuff, you pick up at
Right.
Home Depot. Yeah, everybody's home and gardening.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's dirt.
Yeah.
You know, but I drop a trailer down there because Builders, the other company that we pick up the trust from, the housing trust, the Builders, is down the road. So we drop off a flatbed for our flatbedders that do the Home Depot account.
Cool.
And then I leave it empty down there. They load it, put it down in the lot. Then I go do my Builders, and I come back and I'm like, boss, I'm going to go grab that empty that they loaded, and I'm going to bring it back because I'm not leaving that money on the table.
Right.
Yeah, so, but no more next week.
No.
Cut off.
No, because you're just going to be.
Yeah, I'll be doing Builders. I'll be doing 2 oversizes a week, Monday through Friday, or Monday through Thursday, and then Friday's 1, and then done. Get back. So, all right. So, all right, Cheryl.
Unless there's something else there, and he'll do it.
All right, what'd you lose, Kevin Cummins? Lost what?
I don't know.
What did you lose, Kevin? Do we need to call Lost and Found? Get it. John Jakes, good evening, sir. Sorry that we did miss you yesterday. I really am. All right. Oh, wait. Justin, there's a Justin in here, but shout out to Justin Pomerantz, who's probably in Facebook jail. All right. Cheryl Poller says, we got an upcoming event for trucks with room to spare. All right. Well, let Sheila know, Cheryl, and we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe you come on or something.
Absolutely.
All right. Jennifer says, coming in good here in Myrtle Beach. Yeah, well, not too far from Myrtle Beach nowadays.
No.
No, right?
No, we're not too far from a lot of things right now.
What are you thinking of Jersey?
I love it where we're at. I haven't gotten out. We haven't, we've been busy since we got here, so we haven't really gone out to see everything that's all around. But where we're at and the little surrounding area that we're at is beautiful.
It is.
It's absolutely beautiful.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I
there's
love all
literally
the trees.
a farm right there. They were seeding the other day. I'm sitting here having coffee and I'm watching them seed.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, right?
It is.
Hopefully Mike come by and do something about our propane.
Yeah. And yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a guy that's supposed to do our propane. I don't want to be that guy that freezes his wife out.
Oh, he's not that cold. It's not that cold.
No, not so much.
Stop it.
All right, back to the comments. John Jake says, LOL, I got to talk to Sheila. All right, we're not going to play that either. Dave Newland says, hey, drivers, good evening, Dave. There he is, Mr. Larry Beninian. How do you say that? Binion. It's Binion, like the Binions.
Yeah.
In Vegas.
No, that's Binion.
That's Binion.
Yeah.
There's a difference. He says, hi, Mr. and Mrs. Campbell. Good evening,
Larry.
sir. How are you? And then there's a lady we know. She says, hey, I know yous. Yeah, we know you too, lady. Matter of fact, I can see her house from right there. I can, seriously.
Yeah, we can, throw a stone.
All right, go ahead and read that, Sheila.
Larry says, I told you that you guys are infectious. If I can't see the show live, I'll watch it later, but I do get the concerns because people like to communicate live with you. Maybe see a reduction in the ticker because everyone isn't accustomed to the change yet. They'll find you. I agree.
That's a great point. What a great comment.
Yeah. It is an adjustment, and the more that it's on this time schedule right now, the word will get out that we haven't gone anywhere. That we've just had to change the time slot on it just because of the fact. And like I said, we're playing with the idea of going to Monday and Friday just to try to let him get some sleep. It's hard for him after this because he's got to unwind for a little bit even after the show.
Well, by the time we would have finished the show tonight, it'd be we wouldn't have been until 9:30, and I got to be up and at it at 1:30.
Yeah. So
the bada bing bada boom slow down. All right, come on.
Right. We're trying to get on a regular schedule. I'm
deprived over here. At 11. No hugging, no nothing.
Okay.
Anyway, all right, back to the comments. All right, Dave Newland says, congratulations. Richard, yes, congratulations. And all right, John says, my dad is in South Jersey. We're in South Jersey.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're in South Jersey. Bill Kruger, good evening, sir. God. So here's the part that sucks, I feel spread thin now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel I'm not being able to pay enough attention to the platform because I really want to do more with people like Bill Kruger, Teddy Bear, John Freese, and
I got to speak with John today.
Some other people because I want to give them the platform and say, talk trucking.
Yeah.
Go at it.
Yeah.
And I would like to see that come to light. And so I feel like with being back in the seat, there's pros and cons.
Right.
As far as it comes to the platform. It strengthens us in unity. Okay. And I'm back in the seat. I'm back, it shuts a lot of people up in certain areas and it makes us stronger.
Right.
I'm back to being part of the heartbeat of America. Delivering rich people's homes. But I feel like that I'll be spread a little thin.
Right.
And I'm worried about that on top of the constant change of the schedule that's been happening.
Right. Well, it's only one change right now as far as that. And so, and we'll get it and we'll just make sure that we keep posting on there and keep everyone updated. And like I said, they will. And Larry's right on that. They'll come over. So I'm not too concerned about it. This is the first week and there's all kinds of adjustments. So just bear with us, guys. We're trying.
All right, okay. Get back on a daily set schedule, and before I need to come over and kick your butt. It's not easy, bro. Welcome to trucking.
Right.
Get it.
And the daily set schedule, it was not the morning drive right now because he's out driving. He's out trucking. So that's why we had to go to the evening. And as far as a daily show, we'll see. I mean, he's working right now. He's gone like 14 hours. I barely get to see him right now. I see him
suck it up,
maybe
Buttercup.
really?
No.
Is that what you
No. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Stop, dude.
Okay.
Don't. It was for the show.
Yeah.
It was for the show.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
I'm trying to get
a little hug and a loving. You know?
Yeah. That too.
Let's go back to the
Yeah,
comments.
okay.
All right. Cheryl Pollard says, "Oh my God, Wayne trying to talk Jersey, laughing my ass." Technically,
His roots are from Jersey.
my whole family's from Jersey City, but me.
Mm-hmm.
But now I live here.
Yeah.
I do.
We still have family here.
I have a shit ton of family here.
Yeah.
But my roots are actually, my mom grew up right down in Tom's River, Brick City, down the way here. It's an hour and a half from here.
Mm-hmm.
I got cousins, I got nephews, I got uncles,
Brother.
some people that unfortunately that I've lost that are here. I get to go visit even there. So, but yeah, Cheryl, it kind of, you can't get bit by the Jersey bug. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Yeah.
Forget about it. I'll forget about it.
Okay, let's go on so we can continue.
Keith Becker says, "Good evening, brother. Good evening
Can
to
you drive
you."
the Mac?
All right, there he is. Yeah, Keith, I'll be in a Mac next week. Hopefully, if my boss's rears get done on his cab over Freightliner, I'll be in a Mac next week. A newer one, not another one. One stack with a window in the back.
You just like saying that.
I do.
That's the best.
You know what pisses me off?
What?
Really pisses me off. My mic don't work in my truck,
Oh.
so I can hear them talking, but I can't chime in. Like
Oh.
I'm heading out today, and I pass a couple company drivers.
Mhm.
I'm like, why can't we have a load? They said my company name, which I'm not going to say here. I'm like, why can't we have a load like him? He's got nothing on his trailer. I'm like, I can't. I'm like,
Right.
I want to talk to you, driver. I want to say, well, you got to be spoiled and be from, you got to know people in this industry.
You're so bad. Whatever.
But
You're trying to stir the pot
I
on the
really
radio too.
I really do. All right.
Oh my.
Gregory, I want to say it's God, I cannot say. Yeah, it's Gregory. Oh, I feel sorry for you, Wayne. You'll be looking at dog's ass all day. You'll be looking at a dog's ass all day long in the Mac. Yes, and I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
They're cranked up.
Yeah.
They're cranked. I'm in an old Columbia right now.
Yeah,
I'm in an 06 Freight Shaker Columbia. Dude, that thing's wow. Seriously, I was trying to keep up with my boss. He's tacked out. I'm like, nope, I'm good. I am good, dude. Well, he's passing DOT in the left lane like it ain't nothing. He's been doing it for 20 years in this area, so I guess he must have them paid off because I'm serious. That guy is seriously, Sheila, this guy's literally in the left lane and he's gone. Gone.
Well, he's getting it.
You know, all the trucks get it. But yeah, I will be looking at a dog's ass for a little while in a real truck. Yeah.
I like a lot of the Macs, so.
All right. Want to borrow my pink Cobra? Yes, I actually do.
Oh.
I'll fucking rock the pink Cobra.
Okay.
I really will. Get it, Donna. Nice to see you excited. I am excited. And you're part of that reason, Donna. Donna, this is first girlfriend. You are part of that reason. If it wasn't for you and Chad, we wouldn't be sitting where we're at. And it's because of trucking. Yeah. And you get it. You've lived in a truck with Chad. So thank you. Thank you for all you do. All right, seriously. All right, listen. In the Freightliner, everything shakes for a reason. The reason is you don't fall asleep. You stay awake. You can run all night and all day and make money. Correct.
Oh,
correct.
Funny.
Bingo, dingo, wingo, pingo.
You're too worried that something's going to fall off. You're like, what? What is that? Well, okay.
2006 Columbia.
Oh, that's
turned
funny.
up. Just get
It just goes.
But next week hopefully once he gets his rears done in the cavalry, I get the Mac, which is a little newer. Mm-hmm. So and it's cleaner. So
I'm excited. I'm excited to see
your first week. First week at it. Here, you get this. If you can drive this, you can do this, and this amount of you can get the job.
Yeah.
If you don't, well, you made me a little money.
I'm glad to see that. I mean, you enjoyed it so much as you have.
Shannon Crass says everyone is having change going on. I got lots of surprises and change happening. LOL. Keep it busy and interesting. Yes, there is a lot of change. The one thing about being back in the seat and it benefits the driver's side is the money's right.
Right.
The money's right. So we're going to have some giveaways. We're going to have a lot of giveaways coming. We're going to be able to promote the platform. We're going to be able to put money into the platform, opposed to, having to
worry and stress about it.
Worry and stress as much.
Right.
I plan on getting a writer for you guys. I plan on having a writer contact you guys, interview for the driver's side, and then bringing you an editor so we can edit stuff together. But anyway, we got to take a break.
We do.
And the comments,
and
because we are 30 minutes in, quick trucking news, and then Throwback Thursday. But before we do that, let's drop another driver of the week.
Yes.
You want to do her, or you want to do him? What do you want to do?
No, you want to do? No, we're going to do the female shoes in the middle.
You get it, Sheila. You talked to this lady tonight.
I did.
Let me get the comment. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
go ahead,
our
Sheila.
next driver of the week is Debbie Setter. Debbie, congratulations. You are driver of the week. Debbie was nominated by John Freese, and I had the absolute privilege and honor to get to talk to this lady. And she's somebody that I wasn't very familiar with, but John and Kim and John Freese were. And so John Freese nominated her. And from what I understand from her history, for good reason. She's been a veteran driver. She's an owner operator, and she has been the entire time, 40 years in the industry. And she picked it up from her dad. And interestingly enough, though, even though she picked it up from her dad and she's left trucking the entire time, that her dad didn't want her to go into the trucking industry.
Most parents don't that are drivers.
Well, part of it was back in the time. You think 40 years ago, all the things that she has seen and everything else.
Yeah, but you still got to know trucking.
And right.
You don't want your kids in that.
Right. So she's like second, third generation. And, she did it as well that she had 4 kids when she got in the industry. She had 4 kids. So she raised her children in that as far as that. She has been a safety director for a couple of different operations. And, and I had asked her as well as being an awesome driver and in the industry and does things to help other people and to help other drivers throughout her career. But, one of our famous things that we always ask, if you had one piece of advice to give a new driver coming into the industry, what would it be? And her comment was to give yourself some time to learn, be patient, and show respect, meaning show respect for the truck and the industry. Okay. So, and I thought that was great. And then she had gone on to say that there was a difference between arrogance and having pride.
Wow.
Okay.
Great. Yes. Great statement.
Right. That arrogance will get you into trouble and that there's nothing wrong with taking pride in what you do, and to be humble. And so it was really, really a great conversation. I'd love to interview her in full length because she's got some stories. Name of her truck is Owen. Okay?
Oh, nice. What a great truck. KW right there.
And the trailer is Anita. So Owen a lot. That's
Owen a lot. Oh, nice.
And Anita Load.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Great job, Debbie. Nice play.
Debbie, it was a pleasure. I know I kind of rushed you that a little bit just under time constraint there. It was a pleasure, seriously, to talk to you today. And we would love to interview you and get more of a story on it and just highlight you a little bit more. And of course, she said something special.
Here's what I want to ask. Here's what I want to ask. Okay. Maybe for Throwback Thursday, okay, you got a few people's numbers, okay. Maybe for next week for Throwback Thursday, let's have a few people on.
Okay.
Maybe throwback to you drivers, the old school driver, them themselves that still run the highways today.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
A throwback to you.
Yeah.
So let's reach out to some people, and see if we can make that happen. Bill Kruger, just saying.
Yeah.
Maybe a little John Freese, Teddy Bear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give you guys the floor. Let you guys rock it, because you know what? Again, it's a pleasure to be able to do this for you guys. And this right here, from what I'm hearing, it should be told. It should be told by her.
Yeah.
It should be brought to light by the driver themselves, because it's not about the truck.
Yeah.
It's not about trucking. It's about the drivers that make up this industry. And that's why we're honored to honor you, Debbie, because you are a knight of the highway and a driver of the week over here on the driver's side.
Yeah.
But also a woman in the industry, like a Cheryl
Yeah.
Pollard. All
Yeah.
right, women in
Kim
this
Grimm,
industry,
too.
and
Yeah,
Kim
a
Grimm
long
that
time ago in the
have
industry.
deep roots in this industry.
Mhm.
Here's what I like to say about that: you took your place in this industry. You didn't. You took it,
Mhm.
and you took it in a fashion to where they couldn't do anything about it, and they is us men. And well, I commend you for that. To all the women in the industry, and to you, Debbie, thank you so much for letting us be part of this. Go ahead,
And
Shane.
I love, like, one of the things that a lot of the women who've been in the industry for a long time, one of the things, if I ask them, I'm like, oh, what are some of the things that you've seen or changed over the years? And they're all like, one of the biggest things that they're happy about as far as the changes for the positive is that women finally got their own restrooms and showers, places to shower. Before that, it was co-ed. And, and you're a woman out there, you'd have to have people stand outside so you're just not bombarded by male truckers coming in while female is showering.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Please, you're bombarded
Yeah.
just walking to the truck stop.
Right.
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 But no, shout out to you, Debbie, and thank you
Yes.
so much again. And where did you find her? Sheila?
John Freese nominated.
A nominee by John Freese. Shout out to you, John Freese, and
Yes.
to you, Debbie, for
Thank
being
you,
a
John.
driver of the week over here on the driver's side. It's
Yeah.
break time.
It is break time.
Can I drop a clue for the next driver of the week?
Okay.
What about Bob? What about Bob? If anybody's familiar with the show, you'll know what we mean. So we'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break with this beautiful truck,
We'll come back with
KW,
some
right
trucking
here.
news.
Shout out to you. How about Debbie? We'll go with the KW for you, Debbie. Shout out to K&D Transport and 75 Chrome Shop. What a great time we had at the 75 Chrome Shop show. Amazing trucks. But now it's time for your amazing news with the amazing Sheila Campbell. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Trucking news.
All right. In the trucking news, I was like, what is that?
Of course, you know what we're starting off with.
All right,
Come
you
on,
guys-
you got to go to it. It's killing everything.
As you know,
Oh my God,
guys,
can you
I do
imagine?
have some
Where's it
pictures
at?
of it. Go to the pictures of the crack here.
Where's
guys,
there
we're
it
gonna be
is.
talking about, as
you
you
haven't
know,
heard. Now, if
couple
you don't
days
know,
ago.
now you know. This is crazy.
Yeah, a couple
How
days ago.
screwed? I mean, long over. I mean, just the shape of the bridge. Sheila, you got to see this bridge. It's a piece of crap.
Yeah.
All right, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, guys, as you know, on Tuesday, basically the I-40 that connects Arkansas and Tennessee is closed in both directions and is not going to be opening anytime soon. If you happen to be able to see these pictures, this is the reason why. There is a major crack that is jeopardizing the whole infrastructure of this bridge. That is not only not allowing traffic to go across it, it has stopped the traffic underneath of the Mississippi River. Okay, so the ships underneath and the boats underneath, they cannot pass either until they know that this bridge is going to be able to stand on itself. And so this is out of CBS News this morning, just recapping of what's going on. So here's what they had to say.
Oh,
So
I got something to go ahead.
Yeah, so repairs to the I-40 bridge linking Arkansas and Tennessee could take months after a crack was found in the span, forcing thousands of trucks and cars to detour and shutting down shipping on a section of the Mississippi River. The 6-lane Hernando de Soto Bridge into Memphis was shut down Tuesday afternoon after inspectors found a significant fracture. That's a pretty significant fracture.
You think? Crack kills, kid.
In one of the two 900-foot horizontal steel beams that are crucial for the bridge's integrity. After a couple of frantic calls from inspectors to 911 to close the bridge and to stop all traffic while getting traffic off the bridge, they were able to reroute traffic and avoid a catastrophic event.
I mean, this bridge has been through it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad when the inspectors are frantically calling and they've got audio of the inspectors, not one, but two of them. Oh my God, get them off of here. Stop the traffic.
Trucks are getting it. All of a sudden your radio's high-speed chicken feed, high-speed chicken feed. Got that high-speed chicken feed. You need the high-speed chicken feed. Everybody knows what I'm talking about if you know West Memphis at all. All right. Yeah. You know this spot. You know what I'm talking about. I wonder if it's actually going to put his business out. This guy's been selling drugs at the truck stops right over on the other side of this bridge for 30, 40 years, for 50 years, maybe. I don't know. But this guy has been on the radio every time I used to go through there for years. High-speed chicken feed, go to 23. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, this crack could really kill some people. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. So this right here is really put a halt, put a stop to and cause a lot of issues in the trucking industry. And not just that, but boating too, but and moving freight in general.
Well, yes, and this particular bridge right here is only 41 years old, and the one that they rerouted to cross over is on the 55, which is 71 years old. Okay, so if they're not taking care of this one at 41 and they've rerouted everyone to the 55 that's 71 years old, and that one's only a 4-lane, so that's only 2 on 2 on each
and so
side.
Much construction in that area already.
Right. So let me.
It's just a nightmare that way.
Right, but here's the thing on this. So traffic was being rerouted to the I-55 which is 3 miles south. And then the river traffic was also shut down in the Memphis area for further notice. The U.S. Coast Guard said that 16 tugboats hauling more than 220 barges were waiting in line as of yesterday. So that's a lot of cargo that's being held up. Reminds me of what was that canal or
Evergreen. The Evergreen, the good old Evergreen, the Swift Evergreen, the old Swifty Evergreen.
Right. So then they've got.
So now we got Swift contractors building bridges.
Right. And so now on the other bridge that's been rerouted to, they've got road crews that have been put on standby to remove any cars that crash or get stranded immediately to not stop the flow of the traffic. It's not funny, guys, but this is what's happening. So because if they don't, the nearest Mississippi River crossing is about 60 miles to the south near Lula, Mississippi, and 100 miles to the north near Dyersburg, Tennessee. So, I mean, that's a huge reroute. So they're trying to keep that the only 3 mile, this older bridge. So God bless them on that. So, guys, as you know,
they already know this is all over. It's all over. It's been on. We're a little late.
And
we're a little late on it, but that's what's buzzing in the news. Which there's also something else that's buzzing in the news that will lead us to our Throwback Thursday. But go ahead, Jim.
Now here is the other thing that the inspector said. Okay.
What did he say, Jim?
Now, if we just take a little tiny gander at the size of this that's going on, if you guys can see it, if you guys who are but it's huge. It's a huge crack all the way through. And the inspector said, well, we just did an inspection in September of 2020 and it wasn't there. You cannot tell me in less than a year that this crack here happened in literally 9 months.
And the bridges and horrible. It's just ridiculous. That area, that area. Like if you come from Arkansas and go in, it's just construction everywhere. Last time I was there,
right?
When I hauled mail, when I was hauling mail, I used to go through there twice a week. It was hell, high speed chicken feed. But I like what Donna says. She says, "Go figure, crack in West Memphis."
Right.
If you ain't familiar with West Memphis, then you're not going to get what we're talking about. Right. I mean, seriously, West Memphis is okay. I mean, hopefully nobody's from there on the feed. And if you are, I'm sorry, but it's a shithole. It is. It's just the worst. It really is. It's sad. It's sad. It's just sad. But this bridge is sad because it's going to cause a lot of problems. You guys are it's screwed. Right. How many drivers are going to get rerouted and not get paid those miles and all the fuel that you guys spend, extra fuel and this and that and stuff like that. Speaking of fuel, Sheila.
Yeah.
Don't we got something else in the news? So are we going to that?
Yeah. So guys, moving on. You guys, it's been in the news. It's been buzzing around too. Is
hackety hack. Yes.
So the pipeline has finally restarted, okay? But it's going to take some time. So coming out of Reuters, we've got Colonial Pipeline slowly restarts. So Colonial Pipeline began to slowly restart the nation's largest fuel pipeline network on Wednesday after a ransomware attack shut the line, triggering fuel shortages and panic buying in the southeastern U.S. It will take several days for the 5,500-mile pipeline to return to normal operations and return to normal supplies. It'll probably take up to about
Shout out to you tanker yankers, you fuel haulers.
Right.
Seriously. I mean, they've lifted regulations, I believe, hours of service for them.
Yes.
Yeah, they've
in
lifted
18 different states right now.
Right.
To try to
hours
help
of service to tanker for fuel haulers and stuff like that.
Right. And so you figure that, okay, that amount for 5,500 miles, it's going to take, I think they said it took like a week for like, I can't remember how many thousands and thousands and thousands. Right? Crack and pipe.
We're going from the crack to the pipe.
Go figure.
Good.
So it takes a while. It takes like a week for it to get all the way up to New York. So then restarting it, it's going to take a while, guys. Okay, it will. But in the meantime, these people, I mean, there's been shortages. I mean, these people are out
panic buying like crazy.
Tubs and gas cans and everything of panic buying for gas that has put shortages for. I mean, they said, here's like the figures of it, okay? Nearly 60% of gas stations in the metro Atlanta area were out of gas, as well as 65% of stations in North Carolina and 43% of the stations in Georgia and South Carolina. Stop it. Stop it. It's not toilet paper. For goodness sakes, you'll be okay. They're not going to hold it up. And the drivers are out there. They're delivering as fast as they can. But if you guys will stop, because they've doubled their sales of gas from everyone panic buying, that it's harder for them to keep up. So if you guys just relax a little bit, all you four-wheelers out there, if you relax a little bit, it'll be okay. It'll be okay.
You'll be all right.
You don't need to bring your bathtubs and everything and start filling them up out there. Okay, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Geez Louise.
Yeah.
But it's sad though. You know, I mean, you got cracks in bridges and you got pipelines shut down. You never crack pipes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, point being is, you know, it's going to cause a problem. Okay, and the one thing that the truck industry is going to scream about is autonomy.
Right.
All right. So now you want to come out with autonomous trucks? Well, guess what? They're going to hack those. Well, they know that. Okay. Right. And what they're doing, and here's where I'm at with this whole hack thing. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to jack those prices up. We're going to get in your pocket before summer. I promise you. Mm-hmm. All right. On top of that, infrastructure. They're screaming infrastructure about this. Okay. Coinkydink.
Both of these are infrastructure.
Right. They're going to admit that we're weak. Right. Oh, we've been hacked. It's Russian software, but Russian government doesn't have anything to do with it.
Right.
What? Just stop the madness.
Right.
You've been hacked. They're holding data ransom on your asses because it's a new thing. Mm-hmm. It's not a new thing. These hackers have been known to do this for decades. Right. And they've been doing it since the internet's been around and since they've been able to hack.
Because the data
what they do is they take the data and they hold it hostage. Mm-hmm. And then they let people know you've been hacked. All right. And then if you're not going to pay us for your data, we're going to release
put it out on the internet.
Right. And that, like Target. Remember Target? The big Targets.
Oh, yeah, that was a few years ago.
Hacked, right. Got leaked out. But how much did they pay for them to stop?
Right.
Okay, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. It's a big game here. Right? Big money game.
Right.
But in the end, they're going to scream infrastructure.
Yep.
We've been hacked and we need to improve our security in every way.
Right. Well, and here's the other thing I was thinking about that too, when you said as far as the infrastructure on that, you know, they're really pushing for as far as building mass amounts of electric stations as well. So,
dude, it's going down. It's happening. You're not going to stop it. Have you not seen the little girl for Chevy? Or is it Chevy? Who is it?
Yeah, that commercial. Yeah. No, GM.
Electric. The future for us electric is now.
Right.
Let's hear that little battery that goes over the bottom of it's the whole bottom of the car.
Right.
It's going to be a whirlwind of electric through the country.
Right. And then you won't have to worry about gas shortages.
You won't. Right. Imagine that. You won't have to worry about being hacked there, pal.
Right. Don't care.
Thing is, things will work. Things won't work. Things will. You know what? In the end, here we go with selling the fear, panic buying, in danger of being hacked and all that. So in the end, we're going to be just fine. Keep calm. trust God,
And stop hoarding.
and just send a little email, and you'll be fine. All right, get it, a little email. All right,
But
you'll
you
be
know
like,
what?
It
This
sucks.
story, actually, you guys, is actually the inspiration for the Throwback Thursday.
Right, so let's take a break.
Okay, because all you tanker drivers who are out there working extra hours trying to keep the supply going, and of course, here we're in a crisis again, and who's coming to the front and center to get the country out of the crisis and to continue moving? Drivers, the truck drivers.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so once again, Call of Duty for you
Right.
guys.
Shout out to the tanker drivers.
Yes,
shout out to you
appreciate
tanker drivers.
And
You feel Ryan out in Vegas,
Yes.
yellow cab over.
Oh,
Fuel hauler.
yeah.
Fuel hauler, Navajo fuel haulers. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to all you fuel haulers. Once again, here comes the truckers. When America's in crisis, who do you call? The trucking industry.
Right.
Get it, drivers.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Yeah.
all you do for this industry, and every one of you. Thank you.
Mhm.
Every one of you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, because
Thank you.
without us, you ain't getting shit. All you little rich people out there in Bethany Beach, with your houses are bigger than I can imagine. I could park my rig in your garage.
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, seriously. These
Yeah.
houses, but in the end, you still need a truck to bring it.
Yeah.
You got my ass
Yeah.
going these little narrow roads, you little bastards. But anyway, all right, time for a break.
Yeah.
All right,
With
and
that
Throwback
being
Thursday?
said, yes. And do we want to get to our
Yeah.
driver of the
Yeah,
week?
let's
go ahead and
let's
get
grab that last gear on the
Get it,
driver of the
baby.
week, and it is Bob Cook, my brother
Yes.
Bob, been in the truck industry for 40 years, a fellow Jerseyan.
Yes.
He lives in Jersey, but this gentleman has been in the industry. He's been by my side. This is my nominee. This guy's been by my side through thick and thin, all the way to the back in the day with Fuel Island videos.
Mhm.
When I used to run around yelling at people, Fuel Islands, yeah, you're ripping me on. You're holding my load up, man. Get the fuel in. It's not for parking. Don't take it dirty. Get those showers. But Bob, right here, this gentleman, he has been by my side through thick and thin. And I want to say thank you, Bob, for being the man you are and the way you carry yourself in this industry. And especially thank you to your wife for supporting you while you're out on these highways. But Bob, you are a driver of the week, a trucker for over 40 years, and you definitely deserve this slot right here. You are a Night of the Highway driver of the week over here on the driver's side. It's our buddy. What about Bob?
What about
Bob
Bob?
Cook. Thank you so much. And with that being said, we're taking a break and coming back with
Congratulations,
your Throwback
Thursday.
Thursday. We'll be right back. Here's a little hater made for you. Oh, wrong button. Shout out to Jacob Bonham, Hater Mate, and Steve, pushing in a lot rot right there in that video. And to Tri-State Vacuum and Equipment Rental.
Yeah.
That's who they were. That's who they
Yeah.
run for. All right, that's Tri-State. Shout out to you guys. It was a pleasure meeting you guys and filming your trucks out at 75 Chrome Shop. But with that being said, it's that time for Throwback Thursday. Sheila, what do you have for us?
All right, like I said, you guys, that last news, the trucking news, actually is what inspired for Throwback Thursday, which is going to be drum roll, history of the oil fuel tanker.
Oh wow,
Okay.
that's well played, Sheila. Well
Yes,
played.
right?
Oh,
Fits right in. Doesn't fit right in with the crack of the pipe, but
Brett.
it fits right in.
What up, Brett? How are you? Congratulations to Paul from everybody up in the comments. And congratulations to Brett. I don't know why, but congratulations, Brett, for something for winning the races next time.
Yeah, he's doing something with the racing. I saw something up there.
He's gonna
I
win. He's
didn't
gonna
see
take that
I didn't
first.
see the whole
For,
thing. Oh,
Shane
I'm gonna
Pretty,
get
Shane
started.
Pretty got it not too long ago. It's time for Pretty, and it's time for Brett to grab that winner circle.
Yeah, he will.
All right,
All of them are
let's
going to.
grab some gears.
Yeah.
Let's head over to Throwback Thursday. Let's get into those tanker drivers, Sheila.
All right. A tank, gas truck, fuel truck, or tanker is a motor vehicle designed to carry liquids or gases on roads. The largest such vehicles are similar to railroad tank truck cars, which are also designed to carry liquid loads. Tank trucks tend to be large, insulated, non-insulated, pressurized, non-pressurized, etc. They are difficult to drive and highly susceptible to rollover due to their high center of gravity and potentially the free surface effect of liquids sloshing in a partially filled tank. So in the early years, the first forms of fuel delivery were horse-drawn vehicles that carried barrels to their delivery points. Slow and unsafe, this severely limited the growth of the petroleum industry. After 1880, tank wagons with fuel containers on the back increased the capacity, even though they were still horse-drawn. In 1910, Standard Oil began using motorized tankers. However, as innovations increased, oil companies began utilizing railroads and underground pipelines to transport more fuel farther and faster.
Get it.
Tank trucks were used for shorter distance fuel transport and became very popular in the early 1900s. The first tanker was invented in 1905 by a company called Anglo-American, a subsidiary of Standard Oil. The tanks were originally round and occasionally rectangular. The shapes that we're familiar with today were created during World War I. Why World War II, World War II sent fuel production and transportation into overdrive. Fuel as well as crude oil had to be transported overseas as quickly as possible by any means necessary. Fuel delivery lines became a vital link that kept the troops moving, working, and fed. Trucks were in use nearly 24/7. If they weren't hauling fuel, they were being refilled for their next run. So 24/7. Yeah, they were going, especially during the war. Okay, everything halted, especially during World War II, as far as everything went to the war efforts. And these guys were in hot demand. So at home, heating oil and 80 octane gas was needed to keep workers on the job and run their homes. Short haul runs kept fuel delivery going stateside, and the Petroleum Administration for War defined this first as 25 miles, but expanded the definition to 200 miles for short haul. Tank trucks on short runs brought fuel to local gas stations as well as aviation fuel to airports. So now we're going to come into the modern day because it stayed that way for many, many years. Modern tanker trucks are highly specialized now with considerable linings, unlike so many of the trucks of yesteryear that were quite dangerous, to protect the tank as well as prevent leaking and contamination. Today's tanks are now, I don't know why I can't say tanks. It's really hard. It's a tongue twister.
You're doing good, though. I'm enjoying it. Come on.
Today's tanks are now made of aluminum for two reasons. One, lighter and can carry more. And two, it doesn't spark should the truck overturn. Right? Before when they were metal. I was like, oh, that makes sense, right? Yeah, the spark of it. Good call. So modern tanks can also be compartmentalized and carry multiple types of liquid cargo at once. Trucks that carry less than 5,000 gallons are generally used to transport fuel short distances instead of long haul. Most current fuel transport is used to deliver the refined product gasoline from the refineries to individual gas stations. But one of the biggest improvements in fuel transport is the increase in safety measures and training. Drivers who specialize in hazmat are required to take specialized training to ensure that both he or she and the cargo arrive safely. Additionally, tanks are designed just for the fuel they'll be carrying and address environmental concerns as well. So there we go. That was a short, brief history on that, you guys. But I thought that it was pretty interesting. And it was always interesting to see that a lot went on, for the trucking industry was a really critical point, especially during World War II. We constantly, every time I would do Throwback Thursday, it really, really goes back to the time during World War II. There was a lot that happened that really, really changed.
It changed the demographic of a lot of things.
Industry. I mean, that right after is when the highway infrastructure came in to where the roads that we know them now. There was changes, a lot of safety measures that came in. There was a lot that came in that during World War II, and just so much during the fuel too. And I think it's interesting that as far as during that time, during the oil, how they carried them then, how unsafe it was. Kind of thinking about the people who are hoarding those gas and filling them up in tubs. I'm not joking. Or those gas cans. Where are you going with that? How unsafe is that to keep all that stuff around like that? Poof, one little thing. And that they finally changed it from the metals that they were using before to aluminum to alleviate the problem of the spark. So I found that all really, really interesting.
I find this comment interesting. Go ahead and read that comment, Sheila. From
So Patrick Henry III says, I'm sorry, you guys, my mouth's a little dry. Patrick Henry III says, my great uncles had dump trucks working for the country road commission. They have gasoline ration cards from Standard Oil to get gasoline during World War II. Right? I bet that they did.
The ration cards.
Yes, the ration cards. That it just World War II, like I said, was such a pivotal point for the United States in so many areas. I'd really like to kind of do a little more research on it, but for the trucking industry as well.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to another comment up here. Dave says, I load corn syrup.
So you're a tanker.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I haul frac sand. I was a tanker yanker too, but nothing like these guys. Nothing like these guys. You deal with a lot of, there's a lot of different aspects of this. There's a lot of different things. It's a whole other ball game on top of hazmat and all that. And the sun is just killing me. I can't get out of it, but in the end, this is a major artery. Yeah. Okay. This is a major lifeline. Okay. I always said, if you want to do a shutdown, just shut the fuel down. That's all you need to do. Yeah. Is just hit the tankers to shut that fuel down, and you'll cause havoc and panic throughout this country like you never seen before.
And we've seen it.
But here we are today with a hack on a pipeline, and here we are saving the day with the tankers. Right. Okay, hauling the fuel. Yeah. And the history of the fuel and the way they've done it and stuff like that. It's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think it takes a special type of person to haul that because it's very dangerous.
It is very dangerous.
I couldn't do it. I'm a smoker. Well, I'd be smoking in the truck. Like,
Well, and I thought it was interesting as far as that they said as far as the center of gravity of why it's so difficult to drive tankers, especially if they're only partially filled because of the liquid sloshing around.
Right, there's no
in there.
baffles, I believe. I don't believe there's any baffles in them.
Right. So I didn't even think about that. In my mind, I was thinking that basically liquids, you go loaded, you empty, you're empty. Right. I wasn't even thinking that there might be several stops along the way and that you are partially loaded and then that liquid moves around, which is causing motion. So that was interesting too. I didn't even think of that.
Well, they have a nickname.
We still call the suicide jockeys.
The suicide jockeys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy.
I didn't see that. This one in particular, when I was looking up oil, because of the crisis that's going on right at the moment, I was looking at particularly oil and fuel. I know that there's other tankers that are out there as well. There wasn't a whole lot of information in history. There was some on there. And shout out to, we want to make sure that we give credit to Wikipedia and fuel specialists. They are the ones who provided this information and the pictures. Yes, it is for educational purposes only. There is no monetary
gain whatsoever.
Okay, so that's the credit to them.
And credit to Sheila Campbell for putting in all the hard work to research their work to bring you this work.
Right.
Thank you so much. You're amazing, Sheila. But it's a special breed. Again, trucking ain't for everyone.
No, and that, you know what? That's what Debbie Setter said to me too. You just totally sparked me. That's what she said too.
It's not.
Trucking is not for everyone.
But you know what? Once you got it and you get bit by it, it's over.
Yeah.
Look where I'm at.
Yeah, that's what I told her about you too. I said, yeah, he was out of seat for 3.5 years. He swore he would never go back into it because of all the regulations,
all the crap,
all the
stuff
the
bullshit.
that go on. Yeah, okay.
Price is right and the boss is cool.
Right.
I'm just saying, no, but you know what though? It is, I had a couple moments today in my truck going down. I go through the channels and I like to listen to stuff. And I hit a gospel channel and I had a moment.
Did you?
Yes, I really did. And it was nice. I'm fortunate enough to, in this position that I have and that I've obtained is where I'm going every day. I go down by the beach and I see the sun come up over the water, over bridges, and it's just a sight that is breathtaking. And we'll go on it soon because we only live a few hours from it.
So
I'll take you down for the weekends. We'll go on vacations down there to go away for the weekend. I'll take you to Bethany, where I was today. But back to what I was saying is the ride that I have. I get to go into these towns and these beautiful, beautiful beach areas, but it's not the houses that I love. It's the scenery. It's the beautiful, that when you look over and you're going over that bridge and the shadows come and that sun comes up and you just look over and that wind hits your face and you just look and you're big and you're large and you're just in charge.
Yeah.
But then sometimes, it depends on how your mood is. Me today, I'm happy. I was cool and I had a moment. I had some music on it and I had a moment. But it's an infectious thing.
Yeah.
it's one thing that you can always make a living at if you do it right. If you don't screw your license up.
Right.
Or you could just go outlaw.
Yeah. Well,
Just saying, you know what I'm saying?
right.
But in the end, it's an industry that keeps on giving, not just to the people, but to people that drive those machines. It gives a feeling of freedom.
But how much? Yeah, how much do they give to us?
Well, as I said, it's an industry that keeps giving, but not just to the people,
right?
But to the people that drive the machines in the industry.
Yeah.
Point being is trucking is truly an amazing thing, and it's a great industry. And it was a great segment tonight. And thank you for that. Let's go over just a couple more comments, and then we'll have to wrap up tonight's show.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to go right here with this one right
here. Get it.
Sorry, read Charles's first. Though. Go ahead, read Charles's first. Sorry, Sheila. Go ahead and read Charles's.
Charles says they use no baffle tanks for used cooking oil as well that gets turned into biodiesel. Wow.
Cheryl, right. We already got that one. All right, let's go down to Phil Tristan.
Oh, thanks, Phil. Nice job, Sheila, on the history lesson. Thank you. You're welcome, Phil. Like I said, I always try, and I always learn something. I love Throwback Thursday. You guys know that. It is my favorite episode of all of them. I just absolutely love them because I constantly learn, which I enjoy.
And we did actually a Throwback Thursday on this topic here, Sheila, and you brought up the infrastructure and the highway system. Go ahead and read this one.
Mm-hmm. Patrick Kennedy III says Dwight Eisenhower was so impressed with Hitler's Autobahn highway system that he proposed that they build a federal highway system in the USA, partly to use for national defense, but for transportation of goods and people. Yes, and we did.
Was it Hitler's?
Yeah, he was in the service, and he was stationed over there, and he saw. Remember, we
I just want to make sure that we make sure that we put the right information out there, because your comments have been great tonight, Patrick. By the way,
yes,
I just want to make sure, because we did a show on this. Great talk, great comments. Yes. I just want to make sure we're making sure we're driving the right sources.
Yes,
because it was Eisenhower, and it was the reason why it was for. He was out, and he said, "Oh my God, they got it down, and you could distribute everything in a matter of days."
Mm-hmm. And the way that it was constructed in Germany, how that was constructed basically is that if you bombed it, you'd still be able to go. And that's what he realized, is that you could still get the troops and people moved. Right. As to where on the rails, like we were predominantly used moving of transportation, and we weren't as developed. Our highways weren't as developed. It was a mess still back then. And so if you took out a train and you took out the railroad, you're down. That train's not going to be able to go around. And so, yes, he's right.
I knew it was true about Eisenhower. No, I just wanted to make sure that was the right war, the right war, because it was a war situation, and he came back and he became president. He says, "This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
This is the plan. Yeah. This is what we do." And sure enough, here you go.
And he got it done.
From planes to be able to make emergency landings, to be able to distribute troops across countries, and to deliver those kids their nice little iPhones.
Yeah. Well, they had plans. I mean, there were so many of them prior to Eisenhower that tried to get a highway system out there. It just wasn't until Eisenhower came in that finally took charge and got it done. So,
well, I'll say this.
That's in trouble right now. That hasn't been fixed, I think, since it was built.
They're still executing some of those plans that Eisenhower had put into place today. Mm-hmm. Right? Remember, they were like sections of the I-10, I think it was.
Right.
It was like sections of the I-10 was just being completed.
Right. Yeah, I think the last part of it, they planned that it was only going to be a certain amount of years.
It just keeps going and going.
Yeah,
it just keeps going and going.
The last part, it was like 1993 or something. It was only like
shout out to Eisenhower.
30-year plan.
Shout out to the Hauser.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Hauser. With that being said, we done.
Yeah.
Final thoughts, wrap it up.
Yeah, final thoughts.
All right, final thoughts, wrap it up. What do we got going on here? Yes, highway system. We just have to bring German engineers, because the ones we got, and Germany had highways back then. Yeah. All right,
I agree with you saying that they. I don't know about bringing the German engineers, but yes, he was impressed by it, and he thought it was a great idea. So he was definitely inspired by it.
Wayne needs sleep in final thoughts.
Donna, he does. Yes.
And I'm going to get it tonight. I have to, because you know what?
Yeah, we got to take the pups out.
A fatigued, sleepy driver is worse than a drunk driver. I'll say that. And I'm not trying to be that driver. What I do want to say is thank you to my beautiful wife. What a great show. What a great time I had. And it's all because of you.
And you're still a rock star. Even though tired, you still came on and you're still rocking it.
There's a way I'm not going to show up for them. What? They show up for us every day. Remember, guys, don't worry. America, your backbone wakes up every day and they turn some keys and they get it.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's go. Go to bed, Wayne.
Yeah, he is.
Charles E. Graham says, it's like watching a bad movie. LOL. Video is not matching the voice. Great show, guys. Thank you both from Donna. Thank you. Awesome show. All right. Yeah, I don't know, but let's wrap it up. Go to bed. Wayne. Hey, Wayne, remember I live next door. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm not going anywhere for a hot minute.
Yeah. We're here for a little while.
So long as me and my boss keep doing what we're doing and I keep having the beautiful people in my life, I'm not going nowhere. I feel like I'm home for a little while.
Good.
I feel comfortable. I feel secure and I feel content.
Yeah.
And I can't, this job is cake.
Well,
and it's oversized. It's oversized and flatbed right to the resume. Chink. Shout out to all my haters. Just saying, bro, it ain't bumping ducks. Nothing wrong with bumping a duck. Nothing wrong with that at all.
No.
But this is a whole nother animal.
Yeah.
If you ain't strapping, you're slacking. That's stupid.
You're stupid. Yeah.
You know what though? It's a great learning experience, Sheila.
Absolutely.
It really, really is. And
Right.
I give a lot of credit, to everybody that runs these highways. I really do. It's not easy. Everybody works in that same workplace, so everybody is as equal as the
right.
next
And
man.
everybody
and nobody
is just as important.
correct. Nobody is better than anybody out of this. You all are essential and always have been and always will be. Great show from Phil Tristan.
Thanks,
he says, all right, go to bed, Wayne. Yeah, we got that. Charles says, it's like watching a bad movie. Love you from Cheryl Pollard. We didn't have weather tonight, Jill.
No, we didn't. Guys, it's just on time constraints as far as there. I mean, I can throw it out there real quick if
look out your window and that's your weather.
It's actually not bad, you guys. Honestly, it's really not that bad. It's actually pretty clear, other than cooler temperatures here in the east for a little bit for the rest of this week. But next week it's going to warm up. They got some light showers that are going to be going around.
Got it. Kill the baby. Video's off. All right, video's off. If you want weather, look at your weather app. Okay. All right. Sorry, but we're out of here. Remember, guys. You got anything to say? I'm sorry, honey, but I don't want to be on here and we're, blah, 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 and with not matching that. With that being said, guys, you are the heartbeat of America. You should be treated that way. Always keep shine side up, rubber side down. And to my beautiful wife, to make money in this industry, what do you got to do?
Gotta keep your leftover clothes.
And with that being said, let's go out with God first. Good night.
Put God first. Put God first in everything you do. Everything that I have is by the grace of God. Understand that. It's a gift. I've been protected. I've been directed. I've been corrected. I've kept God in my life and it's kept me humble. I didn't always stick with him, but he always stuck with me. So stick with him in everything you do. If you think you want to do what you think I've done, then do what I've done and stick with God.
Peace out, everybody. Hey, you. Yes, you. Good night.
Stupid. Bye, guys.